You know, we're practically drowning in data from our wearables, but are they actually making us any healthier? Today, we're going to dig into a pretty radical idea. What if the future of health monitoring isn't about collecting more data, but about teaching our devices how to truly listen for smarter data?
Think about that device on your wrist. It's giving you a constant stream of information, right? But is most of it just, well, white noise? This is the big question we're asking today. Is your device totally missing the quiet, critical whispers from your body? You know, the ones that could be the very first signs of a real problem.
So, here's how we're going to break it all down for you. First, we'll dive into the symphony of noise. That's the big problem we're facing. Then, we're going to uncover the conductor's secret, which is this amazing solution from a place you probably wouldn't expect. And finally, we'll look at the journey from tracker to guardian.
All right, let's get right into it. We've got to start with the fundamental challenge here. For years, the whole motto in health tech has been more is better. But this fire hose of data has just created an overwhelming amount of noise.
And this slide just nails the problem, doesn't it? The goal was to get the maximum amount of data possible, but the result? We just got maximum noise. The source material actually calls it a messy symphony. You've got heartbeats, breathing, digestion, movement, all of it clashing together, making it almost impossible to hear the one thing that actually matters.
And let's be really clear. This isn't just some minor inconvenience. Buried inside all that racket are the faint, early whispers of serious heart or lung issues. They're just completely drowned out. The very signals we need our tech to catch are getting lost in the static of daily life.
So, if the problem is a noisy orchestra, where do we find a conductor to quiet it down? Well, the answer, and this is pretty amazing, it's not in some brand new sensor. It's actually in a technology that was first designed to help us sleep better. This metaphor from the research perfectly, and I mean perfectly, captures the idea behind this system called ALESAL. See, it doesn't just record the whole orchestra. It acts like a world-class conductor who can zero in on one single violin, or in this case, one single signal from your body, and follow its melody perfectly, no matter how loud the rest of the orchestra is playing. This incredible ability, it actually has a name: intelligent attention. And this is the secret weapon. It's not about just passively listening to everything. It's about active, selective focus. We're essentially teaching the machine to pay attention to what's important, kind of like how our own brains do. So how in the world does it work? Well, it's this really brilliant two-part approach. Think about it like this. First, you have spatial focus. It's kind of like a super directional microphone that can aim at one specific part of your body and ask, okay, where should I be listening? Then you have temporal focus, which is like knowing the exact millisecond to hit the record button. It asks, when should I listen? To catch that one single crucial sound. Okay, so we've got this incredible technology, but how do we actually prove that it can do more than just help us sleep? Let's take a look at the plan to go from being a simple tracker to a true health guardian.
You know, the real beauty of this plan is just how smart and efficient it is. They're not trying to reinvent the wheel here. The idea is to take the medical devices we already know and trust and just give them a much, much smarter engine by upgrading their software with these new algorithms.
So, how will they know if it worked? Well, they're going to measure success by putting the ALESAL enhanced systems head-to-head with the traditional ones, and they're looking at three key things. First, diagnostic precision. Can it find problems faster and with fewer false alarms? Second, signal isolation. Can it really pinpoint that target signal and tune out all that background noise? And third, and this one's huge, pattern recognition. Can it spot these subtle negative trends happening over weeks or months that a simple spot check would totally miss?
So, this is about way more than just a slightly better device. We are talking about a genuine paradigm shift. If this hypothesis is proven right, it could completely redefine how we listen to our bodies, moving us away from just passively collecting data to actively and intelligently monitoring our health.
So, why does this matter to you? Well, the potential impact on our personal health is just staggering. We're talking about taking our everyday wearables and elevating them from simple fitness trackers to proactive, medical-grade guardians. Imagine a device that learns and adapts to your body's unique rhythms, one that warns you about an issue long before it ever becomes an emergency.
It really is a powerful shift in thinking, isn't it? We move away from a device that just counts and logs stuff to one that actually understands and protects. We go from a simple tracker to a truly personal guardian, one that's always listening for what matters most.
So the next time you glance down at your wrist, ask yourself this: is it just counting things, or could it be listening? What if that little device could finally hear what your body's been trying to tell you all along?
This incredible insight is brought to you by the Varia One platform. If you believe in protecting not just lives but minds, hit that like button and subscribe for more breakthroughs. Dive deeper into the research and explore more on the Varia One platform. See you there!